Chat, I just been having a lot of stuff going on, man. Just basically clipping videos, trying to get some more clips out there for y'all. And I've been trying to, like, mix cooking in with it too. Still cooking, but everything is in motion. So you already know. But I think, today we're going to for sure focus on road to college playoffs, man. I like how the way this been going. Man. It's been a pretty smooth experience. We just gotta pick a nice team. Like, I know my defense is like that, so it really don't matter about the defense being like that, man. I just want a nice team. Play with BYU.
Welcome to historic Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the BYU Cougars and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Versus BYU.
Ready to put a foot to it to get this game going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over.
That's how we're being aggressive. Let's be aggressive.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So now it's second and long. The run inside. It's long.
Yes, he's on it.
And he's dragged down. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses.
We've seen
it.
You
see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Running through contact. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll try to do it himself. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
He's a good player.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that, but, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's shot toward the end zone.
Do that.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They went for the big play and put it in and failed.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be...
Makes the grab and room to run. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
Could be an alley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the
It's nasty that the quarterback got 47 on him, but hey, he can throw the ball.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And a nice job by the offense, picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. It's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Peoples. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities. Quarterbacks slide so much. When you can get a big hit on them, that's exactly what you want to do. Make him feel that now so it hurts later in the game.
Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Peoples. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Motion from the wideout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A lot of offensive coordinators love to screen you to death and work the ball down the field, Jesse, but a negative play like that will take you out of your game plan.
And that's not the last screen that they've got in their playbook offensively. They're going to try to do it a few different other ways, but give the defense credit. D-line doing a nice job watching the quarterback, stopping the rush, and everybody just seemed to hone in on the running back on that screen.
Pressure coming. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning it on. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Rolling on the rock. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Buys a little extra time. Right down the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
I love the play design, I love the decision, I love the throw, and I hate the catch. That is a play you gotta make on 3rd down.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Intercepted! Looking for more room. Touchdown, Cougars! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn it over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Under fire. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, that is textbook football 101. It's what every defensive coordinator is yelling on the sidelines. Sudden change. They want to be aggressive, capitalize on the momentum. They force the turnover on defense. Offense, they take a shot down the field, and they connect.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Keeps looking downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Beck. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Dead center.
Scared.
Perfect.
Scared.
Now bring him to within 4.
Scared.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it way down the field. And he picked up better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Might have a chip. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line. Touchdown, BYU!
That's what I'm talking about.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10
right
game.
there,
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. and finish the deal with the short
The
touchdown
defense
run
gave
from
us the
two.
morale, y'all. The defense gave us the morale. And the offense came out there, threw a crazy-ass pass the first play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
They wasn't ready for that shit. Boom. As soon as we get down the field, running back just took it straight to the beach. You already knew what time it was.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the wideout. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Under fire. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Working that left side now. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. Here's the pressure. It's caught downfield. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Calls his own number. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Runs it into the house. Touchdown!
Yeah, you gotta get that tape now.
That play calling maybe just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football. Such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get close to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's giving this defense all they can handle.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Buckmeyer. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
The run inside, it's Martin. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Lions. Touchdown Cougars. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
It's so nice as a quarterback that it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Every single time it's over.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line.
Yeah.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's a hit. Got his man. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the...
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here, y'all. Good dub. Good dub. Let me drain this fucking race real quick. Say the playoffs. Oregon. That's the playoffs.
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Roberts. And Holly Rose performing the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's continues to fight for yards. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He's got a crease. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he's sacked. Huge play by the defense to set up a 3rd and long. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
Oh, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. And you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Throws it to the right.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Yeah,
Right down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks, it's Stewart. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick one. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35 down. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Gotta get that ball.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Yards. We trying to convert, man. We trying to get this tempo.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Falcons stop and he wins the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is exactly
I knew something was going to work with that. I knew somebody was going to get open, bro.
Length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Boy, the tight end over the. You gotta look at the hips, y'all. You gotta look at the hips. That linebacker hips is all the way on this side. You feel me? You gotta look at the hips, y'all. Hips gonna tell you everything that you need to know.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
Let's go.
Fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. Crosses the touchdown. Ducks. A huge defensive score.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and get back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. movement here from the tight end. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into the wall.
This nigga doing everything.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle made with a full movement. It's a nice game. Getting closer to midfield.
I don't know if there's anything more demoralizing for a defense. Think about it. You do great on first down, second down, and then you're playing great on third down as well. There's nowhere to throw the football. Secondary doing their job, and the quarterback just makes the offense right. He's able to get on the outside, pick up the first down, and create a new set of downs. That is just maddening for a defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Trapped him for a sack. It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, and
they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way.
All the way to the field.
All the way for a pick six.
Touchdown. Money.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I gotta tell you,
Hey. What a game, y'all. What a game. Semifinals, y'all. Let's see Miami.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Quick. That right there gives us the ticket to the Natty.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. As always, great to have Holly on the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball over the 33.
Like that all game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. They'll try to move the chains here off the ground. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The Canes will line up on first and 10. Goes out of bounds. Solid gain. Close to the 45.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Defense still gonna play good. He's running the ball, so I'm assuming that he can't pass the ball. I'm assuming that he's scared to pass.
The delay of game backs them up. Now second and long after the unforced error. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. There's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, as both coaches told us, the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pass is tipped and ball's incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're going to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Oh. Wow. Wow. National fucking champion. Ha! I got a national fucking championship, man. Hey, at the end of the day, 13-2. National champion, nigga. Oh man, Chad. You know, it feels good. I never won a national championship on 25 or 26. So to win one on 27, it just feels so good. It feels so good, Chad. Like, you know, all the pain and hard work of this season, it was worth it. 13-2 with the championship. Like, man, real shit, man. All it is fun now, you feel me? I got the national championship. That's all it is now, it's fun. I'm not on here trying to compete for another natty. Now, you feel me? I'm going to save my talents for Madden. That's where I want to win. I want to win Super Bowls in Madden. You feel me? I'm going to save my talents for Madden. But I will say, yeah, the new season is just going to be basically, you know, just fun. Just going to be fun for fun, you know. I can't believe I got a natty though. Like, that's crazy, man. I can't believe I got a fucking natty, though. A fucking natty, man. What a record. 13-2. What a record. 5-game win streak. Natty, man. Feel good. Well, Jack, mop off that, man. Mop off on a good note. National champions. Out of nowhere. The Magic just busting ass, and then out of nowhere, you in the playoffs, and then boom, national championship. Like, wow. Can't believe it, though.